Hello, my name is Camila Rincon and today I am going to explain my proposal project. Community and characteristics. A course in 11th grade in a public school located in the town of a municipality in Santander. The group is 18 students aged to 16 to 20 years old. Students in 11th grade must have pre-intermediate English level B1 according to CEFR. Therefore, they are able to understand the main points of clear tests about familiar issues, whether in work, study, or leisure situation. These students have a low level on reading comprehension. Thus, they have a deficit in the fluent decoding of reading due to their vocabulary is low. Also, students present difficulties in the management of textual competence, and their creativity and imagination are reduced due to the different traditional methodologies that some teachers have used. This causes students to lose interest in reading, which affects their reading comprehension. Methods and approach to assessment. Constructivism and cognitive. Teaching and learning process should be oriented over the base of constructivist and cognitive learning theories. The constructivist is a methodology focused on the students. This promotes interactive and autonomous learning, collaborative work by peers. Therefore, the student learns by doing. While cognitive theory is focused on activities on the student of mental process that lead to respond and recognize the processes of mental planning, the formulation of goals, and the organization of strategies. Approach. Grammar translation approach is focused on reading and writing and has developed techniques that facilitate the learning of reading. Communicative approach emphasizes interaction and problem solving as both the means and the final goal of learning English. It is focused on the active use of authentic language in learning acquisition. Method. Assessment will be focused on the task-based language, where the student develops different tasks to improve reading and writing skills. Method and approach to assessment. Self-assessment, formative assessment, and summative assessment. Self-evaluation lets the student reflect and understand their learning process and its results. It is the way in which they evaluate themselves during the activities. Formative assessment allows teachers can evaluate to the student to determine the difficulties of the students and to know exactly the effectiveness of a certain educational program, the methodology used, etc. Also, teachers can evaluate the teaching process through monitoring and redirecting. And summative assessment, teachers can evaluate to the students at the end of any period of learning or academic training. The main purpose of this evaluation is to determine if the student has acquired mastery of all the knowledge imparted in a specific period, and to verify if the objectives proposed were accomplished. Evaluation of English for a special purpose. English for a special purpose, it is focused on the needs of the students. In such a way helps to give the answer to the question, why do these learners need to learn English? This guides us as future teachers to identify and to analyze the needs, lacks, and what wants the students to determine the language skills that are most needed. For this reason, evaluation of English for a special purpose is essential because when teachers evaluate their students, teachers know what to evaluate in their students as abilities, competence, process, which allow them to integrate different abilities in the assessment process. Also, they can design correctly the evaluations, taking into account its purpose, objectives, among others. Therefore, an evaluation of English for a special purpose allows teachers to evaluate the learning acquired of the students and to know their process in the teaching and learning process. Well, in my proposal, I established different topics. For instance, present perfect. This reading is use the present perfect and past with verb to be, where the student can read the text and then respond some question about the test. It is an online test, so students feel attracted to different texts because they can use the different technological resources. Evaluation through technologies. Use of technologies are relevant in the English teaching and learning processes as well as the evaluation process. Therefore, it is necessary that teachers integrate technology due to the fact that students get motivation through of performing assessment activity design on IST. Besides, the teacher has the opportunity to design activities taking into account the different learning style and characteristics of the students, likewise to use different technological resources to dynamize the evaluation process. Currently, technological tools are cited as complement to promote autonomous learning and the collaborative learning, as well as the collaborative work. Therefore, students will have a role more active in their evaluation process due to the fact that technology providing real and meaningful experience to the students in such a way that what is taught transcends and impacts society. Well, in my proposal project, I established different technological research to evaluate the students. For instance, EducaPlate, Google Forms, and Moodle are good tools to create different evaluations, and so the students can do, and this helps them to know the results in a quick way. Evaluational proposal. In this case, students have been learning English for 5 years with an intensity of 4 hours a week. Also, their learning purposes relate to be able to communicate and to develop English skills with a proficiency level in the language. In such a way, students are learning a second language, which is a great opportunity for their social, cultural, and cognitive development. Therefore, this proposal consists on integrating the use of IST and to encourage students toward English reading and to improve their difficulties in reading skills. Therefore, they will be able to read English texts and communicate in a second language. Also, it proposed to include EducaPlay and Edmodo, which are interesting technological tools where the student has a role more active and can improve their reading skills through interactive activities as videos, experimental reports, audiovisual materials, comprehension, and production activities. Moreover, the Moodle platform is like a social network that allows teachers and students to interact through message, feedback, comments of peers, among others. And also the teacher can include different activities. assessment of young students. Regarding the evaluation, the use of different technological resources is important in the evaluation process of the student. The two parts allow to complement the class and activity, as well as generate motivation in the students. IST is a great tool to renovate the teaching and learning process and the way how students are evaluated. Also, new technologies allow to use of resources at real time, more efficient, and students and teachers can know the result of assessment in a quick way. Also, IST allows the student the development of digital competence, which is one of the objectives of educational practice. On the other hand, this project is combined constructivist cognitive learning theories together with the communicative approach in grammar translation, which takes students to develop reading and communicative skills. Well, you can see the platform Eduvoca Play, and I designed activities focused on reading skill. It is a test where the student should complete the test, grading the correct work, and they should give cohesion to the test. Assessment of young students. Well, some activities of evaluation to the students are reading workshops and incomplete tests. These activities allow student performance readings of different tests, and then they answer the question included in sentence. Also, other activities of incomplete tests, which consists of to complete test writing the word pertinent, giving coherence and cohesion to the test. This is an example activity where the students might do in a Educa Play. Comprehension activities, graphics, mind maps, conceptual maps, tests, multiple choice. Well, these activities are other activities the students might do in assessment. In these activities, students read and summarize the test through graphics, mind maps, and others. Likewise, activities as test English of multiple choice questions, where the chief practice the use of the language and topics learned. And this type of assessment, I propose different technological resources such as SEMA tools and others online tools to create mind maps and conceptual maps. These help students to organize their ideas and understand a test, because they should read and make different sentence ideas and then create a map. These help them to organize their ideas and understand a test. Well, that it was my presentation about my proposal project, and that is all. Thank you and goodbye.